I'm starting to get like white eyebrows, you know, like
And back hair, like we're getting messy, dude. It's messy.
Melissa's
Do
like
not get
tweezing
back
my
hair.
light
I do have
eyebrows, or she trims it, you know. Melissa's like, come. Looking like a
If the
crazy
back hair
scientist.
starts, I'm waxing you.
No, it is what it is.
We've got 2 little ones. We've got little Layla. Layla is 3 years and 6 months. She just had her 2nd day of school today. So she's very excited to be back with friends. Bigger school. So she's
Bigger school than last year.
very excited to be back with friends. And then we've got little Ethan. Ethan's 16 months. Keeps us busy,
Nice.
mainly at night, which is a problem.
Now, guys, 2020 was a tough year for most people. You guys had it possibly particularly tough. Just tell us a little bit about what 2020 was like for you guys and some of the hardships and challenges you faced throughout the course of the year.
Yeah, if we're honest about it, I think we've gone through some low lows. Also, like on a work front, being a golf academy, obviously having to be closed for 3 months from a financial perspective, I think that was a real low. Having that as a shock. Yeah, but I think there's some small sort of pieces of light that kept us going. One of them was the evening that Cyril announced the first lockdown. We had a phone call from a church friend at St. James that said, listen, we're here with you guys, we want to cover your salary for the next month to start with. And I think we had these small glimpses of grace like right throughout this moment where Christian brothers and sisters just supported us. And I think if it wasn't for that, I don't know like how we would have gotten through. And I think that for us has been a huge encouragement that's kept us going.
Because that not only just it helped us, but then we were able to make arrangements within the business to still keep the staff. So they blessed us, but in turn it blessed
Keep our
many
team
people.
going. Yeah.
It was, yeah.
So it was really, really tough. I think the sort of the cherry on the top was Lauren's grandpa. So I don't know if you want to maybe just share.
Yeah, so we had a bit of a stint in hospital in April last year with Ethan. At the start of COVID really becoming real to most people. Thankfully we didn't have COVID at the time, but all the restrictions and everything was in place, and we were isolated, not in the COVID ward but in the ped ward, so Etienne couldn't come in, so that was a very particularly hard week. Scott phoned me and I just melted down on the phone with him, and then we got COVID, the family, Etienne, myself and Ethan, we all tested positive. We all had quite bad symptoms, Ethan particularly the worst, and Layla was asymptomatic, the little rock in our family.
She just sniffed.
Yeah, for like half a day, not even. But I think that the closest to hit home was when my grandpa in Joburg, 79, he caught COVID. And I still remember when he phoned us a few days in, and he had said that him and Omi had just spent like 4 nights sweating it out badly. And I said, well, sure, I think you've got COVID. And he said, no, it's not. I know myself, we just got flu, whatever. And then within 5 days of that, he passed away. So it's those next 5 days he started seeming to get better, and then he just, the one morning woke up, wasn't feeling well, by that next morning in hospital, and he passed away. So that for us was just extremely close. And to have Opi die has given us opportunities within the family to be a bit more bold and open and not holding back so much about our faith and making sure that every day is
the difficult moments and the sort of the real hardships is actually ultimately what draws us really close to Christ. So I don't know what his bigger plan was with this whole thing, and with obviously what happened with us. Like I said, there's so many that suffered so much more, but I think for sure like it helps you grip to God closer than you ever have, and I think for us it's been tough, but I think by God's grace we're sitting here and we can obviously share our story. So
if not for what is coming and the eternal hope that we obviously need to keep ourselves rooted in Christ and believe and trust, if not for that, what is all of this for anyway? What is all this painful daily struggle?
Can you sum it up in a word?
Keep your eyes on the prize.